Hello, everyone. I'm Noku Parley's here. Do you know who James Hosier is? You know, the one guy who you thought was going to become a huge star, a huge famous actor in Hollywood, but then all of a sudden he subsequently vanished from the public eye. Remember, this was a guy that used to present himself as the next biggest thing in all of Hollywood and claiming that he was dating Scarlett Johansson, claims that he was dating Anne Hathaway, claims that he was dating Lindsay Fonseca, and stating that he is not better than anyone else, not even anyone. What's really shocking is that there's no YouTubers who has made any videos about him. No YouTubers has ever made a video about him until now, of course. Like Nikki Carry On. I see that you made a video, 2 hour video discussing about this Tara Yami person who I'm pretty sure that 99.9% of the whole entire population of the world has never heard of before. Even I have no idea who the heck that is. So thank the heavens and thank the lords and thank God I don't know who really is that person. But seriously, you can make over a 2 hour video about that person, but you can just make one about James Hosier. Okay. Well, today I'm going to be the first person to really discuss about James Hosier, to discuss about all the things and to do a deep dive into all the things that he did that led to him getting the downfall that he never thought he would ever have. So, hello everyone. My name is Noku Parleys, and I'm going to be your tour, your guide to discuss about all the things that James Hosier did that made him so easily detected, detestable across the internet, long before the days of Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat was just around those days when MySpace and Facebook was just a huge thing. And even Twitter was just a little teensy weensy little baby, but we'll get into all of that just a little while. My name is Noku Paralise, and let's start the video.
And all the pretty people look at me, and it feels like they're staring. And all the lovely things they say to me just feel so uncaring. It must be my low self-esteem that keeps me perched on the wall with all the antisocial people who just like me, they're just like me.
Let's start from the beginnings of when James Hosier was first born. He was born on the 11th of August, 1981 in Fairburn, Virginia, USA, to Jim Hosier and Christine Hosier. He has two sisters named Carrie and Christy. James Hosier always wanted to become an actor when he was born, starring in school plays, appearing in his own musicals, and even appearing in a commercial for Saks Fifth Avenue in 1997. He appeared in his first school play movie called Willie the Hitman, which released in 1994. For a lot of people, I didn't know that Willie the Hitman actually was indeed supposed to be based off of a book, because little did you know, Willie the Hitman was indeed based off of a book before it got released into a movie. Although some information of the movie are extremely scarce in regards to what exactly happened with it, little did you know that this movie was meant to be somewhat of a debut film for James Hosier as he became an actor. To quote IMDb from its fraught summary, two best friends in the fifth grade decide to start their own business. Instead of mowing lawns, they start a secretive hit squad. Students would call this hotline to get back at their friends, parents, and even teachers. The secretive twosome would use pies to do the job. Will the school find out that Tony and Willie are the masterminds behind this whole thing? And that's all what you need to know about Willie the Hitman. But this isn't just all what you get to know about Willie the Hitman. More detail surrounding this film appears to be in the book. Little did you know that Willie the Hitman was actually released back in 1992, and in case you didn't already know, James Hosier's co-star from the movie, Kevin Hale, is actually a gay adult film actor now. Kind of a surprise, isn't it? Though I'm not really going to show you what he does now. I think we could just, save that for another video or never. So let's get back into what we got to read here. Willie's in hot water. He's number one on the school bullies hit list. Marcia, the girl he likes, enjoy watching him get bullied, and his father wants him to get a job. Willie gets a job. He employs himself by starting a hit service where people actually pay him to pull a pie in the victim's face. The bully is at top of Willie's list, and Marcia is starting to like Willie. What's more, the entire sixth grade hires Willie to pie the meanest teacher in school. That's when the trouble really begins. Since then, this is exactly what Willie the Hitman was all about. Little did you know that Willie the Hitman actually can be an alright book for a lot of kids to read, because you never thought that a movie that at some point was allegedly a fake film may have been a real movie, but just never really got to be released, as according to the New York Public Library, it is indeed a video recording. It actually does appear to exist within the video recording session of the New York Public Library. Although you only have to trust acts to purchase the movie by requesting an appointment to get the VHS of Willie the Hitman. After all, I said that this movie was indeed based off the book. They made a movie based off of a book that was written by Barry Chambers. And the details for this book is pretty interesting, as James is listed as Jimmy Hosier on the details for Willie the Hitman. Well, he should be listed as James Hosier instead, but I guess you just wouldn't want to let everyone know about that just as soon as you know. It appears to exist as a VHS, but I think you only have to just request in order to get the VHS to work. So who knows when exactly will this movie surface someday. However, that was indeed what started James' career. He didn't really have that much acting roles right after Willie the Hitman. At the time, when he appeared on Willie the Hitman, James was only 13 years old. He was just only 13 years old and starting an acting career just for himself. He knew he was finally able to appear in something that would help shape his life, his career, and doing things that he never thought he would love doing the mostest forever. That was until, out of nowhere, he got contacted to appear in a movie he never thought he would actually appear in.